Good morning, everyone. My name's Nicholas Rogers. I've been coming to North Church with my wife for about 2 years now. And I got baptized here at North Church back in October of 2020. And obviously I've been coming here since then. But even though that's the day that I publicly declared myself as a follower of Christ, as a Christian, a lot of stuff happened before and a lot has happened since. So beforehand, before I was baptized, for years I dealt with struggles and battles, alcoholism and drug use and other awful addictions, generational trauma. And the worst one was one that I had to deal with for about 10 years. From the age 12 to 23, I dealt with suicidal ideation. And I just want you to know, if anybody in here is in that place right now, that we love you and you are seen. But from that point, from I was baptized, I've seen many of victories. I now have a family, a wife, and our marriage and family is centered on Christ. And then this past Tuesday, July 5th, I celebrated 2 years sobriety. So, thank you. And the awesome thing is I get to celebrate this every single day. I'm not the hero of my own story. Jesus Christ, God is. He's done all the work. I just show up and I get to hang out with him, and it's really cool. So it's just amazing every day what we get to see. And there's no embarrassment of past, now, or future, because Christ has already won. Another victory we've seen, my wife and son are sitting right over there. Hannah and I prayed for a child for so long, and for about a year, we had failed pregnancy test after failed pregnancy test, heartbreak after heartbreak, and if you've been in that, you know what it feels like. But last March, Hannah comes up to me and tells me the best news I've ever heard, that she was pregnant. And 9 months later, November, Augustine was born. And as amazing day that was, it was also a really hard day, because on that day, I almost lost Hannah and Augustine, because when Augustine was born, he was born not breathing. So Hannah and I watched as dozens of nurses and doctors came in just to try to resuscitate him and save his life. And I followed baby Augie up to the NICU as they kept trying to save his life. And we go up the elevator, and they're still working on him. And we come out of the elevator, we're on the NICU level now, and a chaplain walks right up to me. Don't remember anything about her besides this one thing she told me was, no matter what happens today, God loves your son. Amazing, because at that point, and now and forever, we realize Christ's victory was on that day, whether he lived or passed away. Thankfully, he lived, and we get to celebrate that victory every single day when we see him. It's amazing. Thank you. So now, I go to Whitworth, trying to obtain my master's in Christian ministry. And really, I just want to say yes to whatever God has for me, and just share the love and joy of Christ and share the victory that he has for us. I'm an enrolled Kalispell travel member. My hope is to bring the gospel and good news to the Native American people, but it's not exclusive, because everybody needs to hear about Christ's victory for us today, tomorrow, and forever.